Hello and welcome to Magical Travel Adventure. I am Lauren, your host, and I'm here today to talk to you about ordering groceries at Disney World today. So I'm super excited to talk to you about this. We have been live every day in July, bringing you more information about Disney, Universal, and cruising so you can better plan your trip. I am a travel advisor. My information is below if you'd like to book with me, but let's get to today's topic. Today's topic is about ordering groceries at Disney World. So, something that you should know is that if you're going to Disney World, you are welcome to bring in any of your own drinks or food into the parks. You also are allowed to obviously have food in your room where you are staying. And I do this every single time I go to Disney, whether I'm going by myself, if I'm going with my family, or if I'm going with a group. I always order groceries to come to the parks, and it's not always maybe extensive amounts of groceries, but it is something that I am used to doing and that I'm pretty confident that if you want something, that this is probably the easiest way to go. So, how it works is you can kind of decide what kind of groceries you want to order. I'm typically trying to get water and maybe some other drinks to come to the resort, and maybe some food stuff like breakfast or snacks that I can bring into the parks. So before I leave on my trip, I like Instacart, but you can use a bunch of different things like Amazon Prime, Walmart, Instacart, stuff like that. And there's a specialty grocery company that actually works in Orlando called Garden Grocer. And this is not like sponsored by them or anything like that, but they also will get your groceries and deliver them to Disney World. If you're going to be using an app like Instacart or Amazon or Walmart, the biggest thing you need to know is that you change your address to whatever resort that you are staying at. So if I am staying at the beach club, I need to make sure that I have the beach club address and that is where my groceries are being delivered. And I want to put that in at the beginning because prices change, offerings change, different stores might be offered through Instacart. I a lot of times do Publix, which is the main grocery store down in Orlando and the Florida area. So if you are want to order those groceries, you can put those times in advance or order them day of. It kind of depends on what your comfort level is and what you do. So I normally I put in the order like a day or two in advance through Instacart. I pick out what I want, and then I pick a time that it's going to be delivered to the resort. And you do not need to be there to get these groceries. The Bell services will take your groceries, and they do have a refrigerator, but they will not take alcohol because you have to be 21 to get alcohol, and they will not take that on themselves. So if you're going to order alcohol, that's a totally separate topic. When you arrive to the resort, you have two options. You can get the groceries yourself and bring them to your resort room, or it's going to cost $6 and they will bring the groceries to your room. So you kind of just decide which is best for you. You should also be tipping them if they are coming to your room with your groceries. And it all kind of depends on what you want to do. So you can decide if that's what I like to do, it just to have some stuff in the room, especially water and drinks. And I have a 4-year-old, so I like to have stuff in the room. Now, you can also ship boxes ahead of time. Like if you're too afraid, like right now, there's a problem with luggage in some airports, and maybe you're too afraid, like this isn't going to make it, but I can't fit it in my carry-on. You can ship boxes also to the resorts. It costs $5 to do it, and obviously you have to pay to ship it. My recommendation for this is only do it if it's necessary, or go through like one of those grocery places and order whatever it is that you need. I will say you need to make sure that you are like addressing it like to the beach club resort, attention, your first and last name with your check-in date. So that's super important so they know why it's there. If you are staying at a DVC resort, one of the villas, you can actually, or Fort Wilderness, I should say that. So those are the two options, DVC or Fort Wilderness. And they have a list of groceries that you can also order through them that they'll deliver to your room. There is a $10 charge for this, and there's not like a full extensive menu of things. They have a very specific list, and it has to be turned in, faxed over a few days before your trip. So those are kind of the options that you have, and I think that they're pretty easy. I think more people are used to ordering groceries online, but this is a great option if you are planning on ordering some groceries and having them delivered to your room. And it's a great way just to feel like a little homier in your hotel room. All right, well, that will do it for today's show. If you have questions about ordering groceries, please put them in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. And I'll see you tomorrow on Magical Travel Adventure. Bye.